All right, guys. So happy Friday evening and welcome to the venue live. My name is Roger Ramirez, and this is Houston's first online live performance venue brought to you from R&R Studio. Here we are in the studio with the Philosophers. Thank you for joining us, guys. It's been a while. Not really, because this is the first time you are here. Sorry. Well, it's been a while since I've seen Daniel. Like a month, right? Not that long. All right, guys. So tell us your names and what you do in the band.
My name is Phil, and I play the keyboard and I do vocals.
All right, did you turn it on? Let me see. Technical difficulties over here. All right. Yeah, there we
Turn it
go.
on.
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Phil, and I play the keyboard and I sing, do the vocals.
My name is Justin, and I play the bass.
My name is Maddie, and I play guitar and also sing.
My name's Steve, and I play drums, and I don't sing.
Daniel and I play guitar.
Well, cool, guys. All right. So at what point did you decide that? Well, no, I'm going to skip that question for now. So, because I've been thinking about this other question like the whole time I wanted to ask you. So I'm skipping the script. I'm just freeballing over here.
Go for it.
So the Philosophers. I wanted to ask you, why the Philosophers? Who came up with that name? What's the reason behind that?
I came up with that name. That's kind of what I put our name as when we started playing open mics, me and this guy.
Oh.
And the Philosophers really just comes from really the lyrics. First of all, how we live our life and how we're always trying to find the root of things or the source of things. And in our music, when we get in the jam room, we really break the songs apart and try to like find all the individual parts. And the lyrics are very direct and very like, they don't really beat around the bush, are just trying to spread consciousness, to spread awareness of different things, and just spread philosophy. So it's really just a consciousness movement.
And I want to agree with you. And even though I just heard the music for the first time in soundcheck, like it kind of made me feel like that. It made me feel like the music. You're right about the nuances because as I was mixing y'all, I mean I have to listen to every part, and every part had a specific spot, and it was really badass, man. It was really cool. And then I listened to the lyrics. And the way that it's mixed, everything is panned in a certain spot, so you will hear everything like really clear, and that's how it made me feel, man. And that's why I wanted to ask you about that, because that's kind of what I was thinking, but I just wanted to make sure that I was right. No,
You are right.
No, and let me tell you guys, these guys are awesome. This guy has a beautiful voice, and you have a beautiful. Y'all harmonize so damn good together. I don't know if you saw me turn around after you did that first harmony. I turned around. I was like yeah. All right. So now, at what point did you decide to start writing original music?
I guess in the beginning we kind of had a couple covers that we played, but for the most part we just had original music, and that just became what we did just because it was what felt natural. We felt it's what we did best, so we just stuck to it.
Did you write original music before? Like, had you written songs before the Philosophers?
Oh yeah.
Or once the Philosophers started, that's when y'all started?
No, we all individually kind of wrote our own music on the side. It had a lot of different influences, but once we came together, we started to write a lot more music for the band. But even to this day, we still make a lot of our own personal music and side projects and all kinds of stuff. So.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah.
Do y'all sit like somebody has an idea, they bring it to the band, it gets developed, and I'm sure y'all are open to people's ideas as well, right? Like that's what makes it like real badass, huh?
Yeah, we try to really just be as open as possible, and sometimes it's really difficult to try to mesh everybody's idea perfectly into the way that we all envision the song, because when the first person writes it, they kind of envision it to be a certain way, and they bring it to the band, and it might start changing a lot from what they expected it to be, but every single time it's always sounded better than it started out as. So we just kind of embrace it and try to embrace everybody's idea, because that's what really comes together to make it unique in a lot of different ways.
That's cool, man. So the Philosophers, how did y'all come together? Who found who? I know you mentioned that y'all two were doing like open mics first. Is that how we kind of started, and then y'all started adding the rest of the guys, or?
Yeah, it started me and Daniel just jamming out at my house, and then he just said, like, people have to hear this music. Like, what are we doing? We're just jamming, like, this awesome music. Like, people need to hear this stuff. So we just started playing open mics, and that vibe, it just attracted all
And
of these dudes.
they just were drawn to the sound, to the voice.
Yeah, definitely. So.
Go ahead, man. Yeah.
I didn't know they were in a band. I was friends with Steve and Maddie before I met them. And then I was in the Army for a while. And when I came back, I had been back for like a year. And I was like, man, I wonder if Steve still has my bass. Because I just really want to play bass. And I hit him up and he was like, yeah, I'm actually practicing right now with my band. Do you want to come? We have a bass over here. I was like, hell yeah. Showed up. They showed me a couple of their songs. We just jammed out. History.
So you were playing bass before you went to the Army?
Yeah. Well, just yeah, it's a hobby. Yeah.
Then you left. You gave it to this guy to take care of it.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, because we would jam. He played drums.
Dust
we would just do
it.
a drum and bass jam off. And
Dust it once in a while.
Yeah.
Give it a little love.
And then Maddie, I've known forever. After we've been in a band, or I was in the band for probably a year, I was like, man, Matthew would be a great, like, we need a second guitarist. So then hit up Matthew.
And y'all sound very good together.
Yeah. It was good.
Y'all know where to come in. Y'all respect each other, and that's really cool about a band, man. Like I don't just sit there and not listen, pay attention, right? Like, as a musician, you know, I actually pay attention, and I'm like, okay, like that, you know, these guys know how to play, when to back off, when to come in, and that's like awesome, dude, because there's a lot of musicians out there that don't know how to do that, and it just gets real difficult at times. So tell us about your musical influences. How would you define your sound? Like, what would you? Because it's not just reggae. There's a lot of influences in there, and so tell us about it.
Well, everybody has their own kind of influence. Daniel played a lot of blues guitar at first. Steve was into a lot of like metal. Still into a lot of like that. Let's see, Maddie, he's more like into pop music, and we all have like a lot of very different influences. So it's hard to say like this person's into that and this person's into this. But Justin, he likes a lot of like ska and reggae. I played a lot of classical music and like composing electronical stuff and electronic music, making hip hop beats and stuff, and it just kind of came together into a way where Steve just peps us up to like bring us to a crazy energy, and then when this guy plays a solo, it just brings us to another plateau, and then like
takes you to
the
heaven.
Harmonies with Maddie, so everybody has their flavor, and this guy takes us to heaven.
Well, the first time he was here, he took me to heaven, but I was just a little too shy to tell him. But it's out. It's out now, baby.
Yep. It's out in the open.
So what are you drinking there, buddy?
Got my trusty mineral water because I gotta, be vitally ready for this.
You gotta have
your
minerals.
Absolutely, yeah.
So tell us about what you are gonna do today. Tell us a little bit about the song selection.
Well, so the songs you're gonna hear today is gonna be a mixture of some of the new material that we've worked on and developed over the last couple of months, and then some of the songs are from when we first originated as a band, and some of our first songs that we wrote together and put together, and it's gonna be a mix of those, so you can hear, kind of the beginning of where we started as songwriters together, and to now after being together for a couple years.
It's gonna be a little history, a musical history.
Exactly.
Awesome, dude. All right, so tell people on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, wherever they're watching, where they can find y'all, the Philosophers. What's your social media information?
Facebook.com/The Philosophers Music. That's where you can keep up with all the shows, like when we're gonna play, where we're gonna play, and Instagram/The Philosophers Music. Exactly how it's spelled. So,
dude, I gotta come out and watch y'all because
for sure.
Because it sounded really cool here, and I like it when I feel cool. Yeah, made me feel cool. It's always a good feeling, and I'm excited about the other songs because I think I only got to hear 2, right? Yeah. So it's always a nice little treat for me whenever I'm like, ooh, yeah, And sorry if I come in and I'm like, man, like that was badass,
No problem.
All right, guys. So if you're watching on YouTube, guys, please remember to subscribe to the channel. Hit the red button. It's somewhere down there. It is important to support the live music scene. We here in our studio support the live music scene, and we have bands pretty much every day, man. We're having 20 bands this month, and your help is very much appreciated so that we can continue doing this for a long time. If you're watching on Facebook, give us a like and share the video. And I just remember that I have to make on my personal Facebook, I have to make it public so people can share it. My bad. And so if you're watching on Twitter, give us a bunch of hearts. And any final thought, guys? Any final thoughts before we?
I love you all. Ready to rock.
I have a final thought too. So Weststone In-Ears, our sponsor. Thanks, producer. They're awesome. If you're gonna use some in-ears, go to Weststone. Buy them. They're legit. This is what we're all using. And do y'all like them? Is everything okay? Is it sounding great?
They sound really good, yeah.
Comfortable? Does it make your ear like nice and toy?
Yeah. Like a tiger.
What you got for us,
Man, well, we want to give a shout out to you, Roger, because you got this whole operation going on, and we're really impressed. We love the studio, and we can't wait to rock out. And everybody listening, like, you guys just strap in and get ready, because it's about to go down.
Awesome, guys. All right, guys, give us about a minute. We're gonna change the set for y'all, and we'll be right back with you guys. Thank y'all for watching.